This is the digitsea electronic video peephole viewer. Um, it's a pretty cool little device. I actually didn't know they made such things until I received this, but it's actually pretty cool. What's included here with this is, of course, the LCD monitor screen that you have, the camera peephole, the instruction booklet, the mounting hardware that's here, and an SD card, which I already have in the device since I was already testing this out and setting it up for review purposes. I mean, for me, this is a great idea. I'm going to use this, and I will use this after I finish reviewing this. It's going to be set up at my mom's house because she has a door that she can't see out of when people knock on the door. So this is a perfect solution for that. And the instructions here are okay. They're fairly basic. I wish they would kind of go a little bit more into the setup details. The installation instructions are good, and the actual installation is fairly easy to do. But I do wish the instructions would be a little bit, more in depth with the different buttons to push and that kind of thing, especially since this is going to be used at my mom's house, and she has difficulty with anything that's complicated and electronic. Not that this is that complicated, but for a senior, that's a little bit more complicated. The one thing that I do have a little bit of an issue with here, though, is how this little wiring piece is connected to the LCD screen. It actually just simply snaps into place here on the back of this, and I do wish it was a little bit more secure, because to me that would lead me to think that may come loose, and it may not, but it just seems like they should have put something a little bit more secure to hold that in place once you put it, put it in the door. Once I just finished testing this out. I'm going to attach video of the night vision and under daylight conditions, which are under lighted conditions, not sunlight. But once I worked my way through all the menus and got everything set up, there's 32 different doorbell types you could choose from. The little doorbell button is actually on the peephole itself. It's loud enough to be heard throughout the house without being too loud. I actually left it at the default doorbell, which I think was number 3, as that seemed to be the least annoying of the 32. I set up the the date and time, the screen contrast, all that kind of stuff. And the screen resolution is okay. I think it could be a little bit better, but for the purposes of this device, I mean, you do see the person fairly clearly that you're looking at, whether it's daylight or dark. And the night vision is pretty good for what it is. This actually has the ability to record video with the press of a button if somebody comes to your door and you want to record who they are. And the video is a decent enough quality to tell who is at the door. When somebody pushes the doorbell, the LCD screen shows the actual live footage or live video of the person that's there, and a photo is automatically taken and saved to the hard drive, which is kind of a cool feature. Again, if somebody doesn't ring the doorbell, you can also manually hit the power button, and you can see who's on the other side of the door, which is cool. It doesn't automatically record, though. I do wish it had a motion sensor built into it. That would be a nice addition to this camera to automatically come on when somebody comes to the door and record. But for this price range, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it would be nice. Overall, I think this is a pretty cool product. I like it. I think it's great for, situations like where you have a door that you can't see on who's on the other side. I do wish the screen resolution was a little bit better. I do wish there was a motion sensor, and I also would like the wiring to be more secure when it's connected to the LCD. But even with all those things, I think this is a pretty cool device.